Učinimo digitalni svijet sigurnim mjestom za nas.
Ispred kompanije Telenor, kao i naših partnera na ovom projektu, Ministarstva za informaciono društvo i telekomunikacije, Ministarstva prosvjete, Udruženja Roditelji, želim vam dobrodošlicu na drugi nacionalni forum na temu sigurnog interneta, ali i međuškolsko takmičenje koje ove godine organizujemo za 25 osnovnih škola, koje će nam pokazati šta su zapravo naučili tokom projekta koji smo realizovali u prvoj polovini ove godine. Pozvaću gospodina Malveba da mi se pridruži, da se kratko obrati i zvanično otvori forum.
Do I need to turn this on?
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's on.
It's on.
Okay. Okay. Dobar dan. Kako se? I didn't hear you. Kako se? That's good. You see, I have a little tool here, so I need to be cheating a little bit.
S obzirom da imam mali uređaj kod sebe, morat ću malo i da varam.
Okay. But the problem
Michael,
with
sorry, they said that they understand, so they don't need me to translate. You can go by yourself.
Yeah?
Yep.
I can go? Yes. Wow, you're fantastic. We know. You know, the problem with these digital tools, you know what that is? Yes. You have to charge them. You have more problems?
Phones by abusing the energy of the sun. That would be a very good idea, I think. And also we could invent some type of glasses like Google Glass, just that they would allow us to look at the screen without damaging our eyes.
Hvala. Stefan, did you take the note? He's a future employee.
Also, I think this is a very good way to publicize the advantages.
You can have my speech.
Okay. The advantages and disadvantages of the internet. There are many advantages in terms of education, but also disadvantages in terms that somebody could steal our identity or even sometimes abuse us over the internet. Also, some kids take very seriously what they read, so people can really hurt them. Some people can even
but we
commit
will talk about
suicide
that on the
for
competition,
reason.
is it? Cool.
Yes,
You are
I
a
will
competitor
compete
today.
Yes,
Okay.
What a
I will win.
A big applause. What a fantastic energy. I am really impressed. Thanks a lot. But I don't know if you noticed, you know, when I say kako se, and I had to remind you a little bit to get the energy up, I noticed that when Jovanka walked in here earlier, there was just applause and big energy, right? So I think Jovanka, for some reason, is more popular than I am. And I understand why, because I've been introduced to Jovanka. But dear representatives from Ministry of Information, Society and Telecommunication, Ministry of Education, do we have parents here? Yeah. Dear parents, Parents Association, journalist, Jovanka, and Telenor colleagues. Yeah? Dobar dan I dobro došli. You know, my speech is very short, so I have very little time. But it's so fun to be here talking to you. And actually, I just met with my kids. My kids are in your age. I have a son, he's 11, right? And I have a daughter, she's 14. Okay? And I met them the last 2 days. They came from Dhaka because we have lived in Dhaka for 3 years. Do you know where Dhaka is? Bangladesh. You know where Bangladesh is? Asia. over there. Yeah. And I told my son and daughter that I'm going to meet with you today. Roughly 150 students, aged 11 to 13. Do you know what my kids said? And I told them I will have a 5-minute speech. What? Good luck. Yeah. And she said, Dad, you know, they are not going to listen to you. You have to make a very good speech in order for them to listen to you. So then I got nervous. I think they were wrong. They were wrong? Thank you. You know, and then I got nervous and I had to prepare something. And I thought, how am I going to make these wonderful students listen to me then? So then I thought, I'll tell them a story. I'll tell them a story about my kids. They are from Sweden, as I am. Very used to internet, very spoiled with internet and these machines. Then I will tell them a story about Bangladesh students. Now I'm way over time, but maybe 2 more minutes. The story about my kids, they live with these things. They have one of these notepads each, because living in Dhaka is a little bit difficult, so we thought that maybe we should buy them a little bit inspiration, so we bought them one of these each. They are living with this. Social media, it's great. They have contact with their friends in Sweden through internet. They Google on information. All the schoolwork in this American international school is done through Google and something called Google Drive or something like that. And they teach me all about that. You know, I said, Dad, do you know what Google is other than just Google? There are other things, Daddy, with Google. You can share documents, etc. with Google. So they are very, very, very keen on using all of this. But me as a parent, sometimes I'm a little bit worried. I'm worried because I don't know 100% what they're looking at. You know, is everything safe? Is everything proper that they're looking at? No? And that's why we are here today, to educate. This is what this project is about, educate. Have fun with internet. That's fun, right? Yes. But it needs to be safe as well. That's what I tell my kids like this. The kids in Bangladesh, you know, how many of you really know what to use internet for? Thank you, thank you. Let me say, how many of you do not know how to use internet? Anyone not knowing here how to use internet? Not a single one. No parents either, right? No. You know, if I would put this question to the kids in Bangladesh, how many people do you think do not know even how to spell to internet or how to use internet? 90, someone said? Yeah. 60%. 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's many. Would not even know how to use internet. So there in Bangladesh, we've done something similar like this, but more to create awareness. Okay, so we all agree that internet should be fun? Yes. Yeah? Do we all agree that internet also should be safe? Yes. Okay. And this is what this project now for a little bit more than 1 year has worked on. But this Telenor cannot do by ourselves. Here partnership, and this is maybe a little bit boring for you, you know, this what I'm saying now. Is it? Are you still with me? Yes. Okay, good, good. Now, this is about partnership. We have to do this together with more companies and people in Montenegro. The Ministry of Telecommunication, Society and Telecommunication, and the Ministry of Education are very important for this project, right? And they support this project. Schools, you know, the school that you are in, the administration of the schools, the parents of you, they are all in this project as well. So we're all doing this together. And we will do much more of this going forward. Okay? But now I have talked too much because it was so fun being up here talking to you. So I will quit and let more inspiring people talk again. Right? And then we will have a lot of fun. Does that sound like fun? Okay, enjoy. Thank you. Hvala.